Hey guys, Caravan here, and today we'll be watching another analog horror video. This time it's called Prehistoric Emergence Season 1 by Azon Studios. Go subscribe to him for me if you would. Because I'm gonna be pausing and all the standard stuff, giving my thoughts and reactions. I know how people don't like when people pause, but that's kind of the point of a reaction video. I gotta get my reaction out. But as far as I know about this, it's a dinosaur analog horror. I mean, obviously by prehistoric, but I think it's something to do with the ocean. That is as much as I know about this. But we're gonna go find out what it has to do with any of that in about three, two, one, go. And I already hate that sound. Jesus. Ow. That is very loud. I'm turning that down. Ow, Jesus. Danger, pay attention to the following broadcast. Do not enter the ocean.
All coastal
I mean,
regions and beaches across the
I don't
nation
like
are
the
to
ocean
be
anyways,
immediately
so
evacuated and closed until further notice. All water-related activities, including boating, fishing, and swimming, are strictly prohibited.
right.
Unprecedented marine activity has been detected, with reports of previously extinct oceanic species reappearing and exhibiting aggressive behavior.
So I was right. It's like some do with like dinosaurs coming from the ocean, right?
Do not approach the water under any
Any sort.
circumstances and listen carefully to the following information.
Okay.
Numerous, thought to be extinct species have reemerged in our oceans.
Like which ones?
The reason for the reemergence of these previously extinct marine species is currently unknown.
Okay. So
Although it is theorized that the formation of a massive blue hole in the ocean has provided these ancient creatures with an entry point into our waters.
okay, so it's kind of like Hollow Earth theory, theoretically, kind of. Like there's like there's this big old trench in the ocean that is housing like extinct animals that we think are extinct, but they're really alive down there. It's like it's the same argument people that believe the megalodon is still alive. It's kind of like that.
This blue hole is believed to lead to a hidden region where these extinct animals have continued to exist.
Told you.
The following species are considered extremely
All right, let's see.
dangerous and
Let's see.
are to be avoided at all costs. The mosasaurus,
Okay.
the Dinkleosteus,
Right.
and the megalodon.
That's a problem. Like we always talk about how we want like dinosaurs to come back, but you know how like how badly they like if we did bring them back, you know how badly that affect our ecosystem. Like I'm pretty sure like mosasaurs and megalodon would just like hunt down like the remaining whale population or something. Like you know how often they eat? It's insane. They eat a lot, especially the megalodon.
This nightmarish marine predator is considered to be a colossal, monstrous lizard.
Kind of
It is
chunky.
equipped with a mouthful of razor-sharp teeth, capable of tearing through flesh and bone with ease.
Fun fact: megalodon have like a second pair of teeth in the back of their throat. I
The
think.
mosasaurus will eat anything, including humans.
Told you.
This behavior poses a serious threat to ocean ecosystems and endangers countless species.
See?
Mosasaurs can grow up to over 50 feet in length.
God,
Its
dog.
massive size makes it easily identifiable in the water.
Also, since it's a reptile, because Mosasaur is a reptile, doesn't I'm pretty sure I've read somewhere. Just comment down if I'm wrong. But don't reptiles never stop growing? Like they just get to a point where they're so big they can't sustain themselves. Like they can't eat enough to actually keep themselves going, or something like that.
The average human can swim at a speed of around 2 to 3 miles per hour.
Not
The
fast.
mosasaurus can swim at a speed of 30
Yeah. So
miles per hour.
basically, if you get caught by it, you're dead. You're cooked. See?
Mosasaurs have been spotted in a wide range of oceanic climates ranging from tropical oceans to polar oceans.
What?
It has been reported that there is an especially high population of mosasaurs in the Atlantic Ocean.
Okay, that makes sense.
Furthermore, there have been several instances of mosasaurs capsizing small boats and consuming the passengers. Beware that mosasaurs will stick their head above the water to scan their surroundings. If you
And breathe, because reptiles are not fish.
see this, leave the vicinity immediately.
I was a dinosaur nerd as a kid. I'm still am a dinosaur nerd. I'm most likely gonna be dropping dinosaur facts on you throughout this entire video. See, this one is a fish.
This ancient creature was the world's first apex predator. The Diplodocus's head makes it exceptionally difficult.
What? Did the audio cut out there? Or was that is that part of the video, or was that a me
The
thing?
Diplodocus's armored head makes it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Okay, that was just my headphones, I guess. Okay.
Its thick, bony plating cannot be penetrated by standard bullets. Only harpoons and high-velocity bullets can breach its defenses.
So to take it down,
The
we need armor-piercing
Diplodocus
rounds.
is about 13 feet in length.
Okay, a little bit,
Despite
pretty
its size,
decent amount
it
smaller.
has an incredibly high bite force. For reference, the
Doesn't it also like close it like can it snap? I'm pretty sure this is information from Goji Center, or well, not Goji Center, Goji guy. I'm pretty sure doesn't Donkeyostis's jaw close like really fast? I'm pretty sure it can like bite down like extremely fast.
crocodile has a bite force of 3,700 psi. The Diplodocus has a bite force greater than 6,000 psi.
Is that real?
Its size and
Editor,
maneuverability
editor, put up a screenshot if that's accurate or not. I need to know.
allow it to attack swiftly and without warning. The Diplodocus is currently being investigated.
Ooh,
for
that is
additional
dude.
weaknesses.
You know this is exactly why I hate the ocean. Like this is exactly why. Like imagine like being in the ocean, like deep, and all you see around you is blue, and then you see something coming towards you, and it's this. Man, I'm having a heart attack in the water right now. I'm dying instantly. My heart is pulling a explode, and I'm just gonna die. I'm exploding.
Furthermore, it has been discovered that the Diplodocus is very aggressive.
Yeah, because it's an apex predator. I mean, you don't see tigers rubbing up against humans like they're house cats, which they can, but still, like not wild tigers. They gotta be domestic. Like still, it's crazy.
In order to survive an encounter with this predator, it is recommended that you employ avoidance.
Yeah, just stay away from it. Also, my antivirus kicked in. Stop it. Go away. I don't want. I'm not paying for their services. You know, this is crazy because like, aren't isn't there like a company trying like I'm not gonna say successfully because I mean, there's kind of you know, it's kind of weird, kind of a weird topic. But isn't there like a company that brought back dire wolves, and they're like currently working on bringing back woolly mammoths? That's crazy thought because like this scenario could be real if you know if we're not careful. It's a crazy thought. Think about that. And the big shark.
This prehistoric behemoth has once again reclaimed its title as the ultimate predator. Its insatiable hunger is leading to catastrophic declines in marine populations.
Yeah,
Megalodon eat up to 2,500 pounds of food a day.
yeah.
This led to a
Back then they primarily hunted whales for a reason.
massive drop in ocean wildlife and will certainly destabilize
See,
many
told you.
ecosystems. This oceanic titan can grow over 60 feet long, making it the largest predator in our oceans.
You can get void by a megalodon.
This shark's jaw is so massive it can fit 2 adult humans with ease. Its teeth can grow up to 7 inches long. If megalodons are not dealt with, they will devastate our ocean beyond repair, permanently putting our food security and economy at risk. Trust that authorities are urgently handling the situation.
Yep.
Do your part by cooperating with these instructions and being willing to assist, financially, with the management of these sea monsters. For now, the ocean is no longer in our control.
Yeah, like it ever was. Created by Azun Studio. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is like the first episode in the season, so I'm gonna give my thoughts. If this were truly to happen, like just as they said, like the marine ecosystem would fall apart because our ecosystem is no longer built to house these creatures anymore. Like the whale populations were like basically booming back then, which facilitated the rise of megalodon because they could feed on them. But now, since whale population have isn't as, I'm not gonna say numerous. Well, yeah, I guess numerous anymore. They can't house megalodon anymore, and especially like, and also climate change. Climate change also got rid of like a lot of animals in recent time, like very recent time. So like, I'm pretty sure like the water got so cold that megalodon could not operate, and then just drowned or something. It just died. So, well, I mean, following that standard, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be able to live any either, unless he's like evolved over time under the water to actually like be able to live in our environment, like live in these in our new age waters, like modern waters. Anyways, we're lucky that another I'm pretty sure it's called like Leviathan. It's a big whale. It's a big whale that hunts like other whales and sometimes like megalodon. If I'm pretty sure. Editor, pull up a picture. Yeah, that thing.
Breaking news.
Another breaking news.
More prehistoric creatures have been spotted.
Okay, that's a Mechalania. Is that the dude? I was just talking about it. That's the Leviathan right there. This is it. This is it. That's a Leviathan, and that's just what that's a woolly mammoth, and that's a Mechalania. The Mechalania is basically just a big Komodo dragon. We all know what a woolly mammoth is, and this is what I was just talking about, the Leviathan.
They have been seen emerging from newly formed deep holes and caves.
Okay, so it's not an isolated event. It's not just in the water anymore. It's on land too.
We are the Liaison News Channel. It is our duty to keep you updated on the prehistoric emergence.
Right. I had to make sure that's still going.
Similar to the blue holes emerging in the ocean, alert formations have now been spotted on land. These openings have been discovered in various locations across the globe. We strongly advise you to maintain a safe distance and refrain from entering these unknown points.
Dude, we all know cave divers are going in there regardless. Like this thing could be named like Satan's ass crack to eternal torment, and then but then we'll still have like family, like high working, high class family of four cave divers going into this place and never being spotted ever again. We all know what this is. Like especially in this thing. Like, come on now. I'm not doing it. I don't mess with caves. I don't mess with caves as much as I don't mess with the ocean. And I hate the ocean. So, ergo, I'm not going in there.
Stay tuned until the end of the broadcast for more updates on these openings. Attention residents of Australia.
Massive
People, pets,
massive lizard terrorizes Australia. I mean, that's kind of like a normal thing in Australia, don't right? Like I'm pretty sure Australians will be fine with a megalania. I'm pretty sure they'd find like a way to just wrestle it down like a crocodile.
Children indoors. The megalania has returned to haunt the continent. This giant lizard is equipped with razor-sharp claws and serrated teeth. The megalania can grow up to 23 feet in length and weigh over 1,000 pounds.
Yep.
For your safety, avoid venturing into forests or wooded areas. The megalania's coloration allows it to disappear into its surroundings.
Yep. Got no leg. Like I mean, like real talk. Like I don't. We kind of underestimate like the ability of animals to camouflage with their surroundings. Like sure when they're moving, like we only see them most of the time because they want to be seen, or like they try to get away from us. But like I wonder if I could find editor if you can find the picture, put it up, and then and then like if you can't find the animal in the screenshot, then you're dead in like 5 seconds. You're dead. That's a little thought for you guys.
There have been several
God.
sightings of megalanias in urban locations. If you spot a megalania, call local authorities immediately. Attention,
The woolly
woolly
mammoth.
mammoth has made its glorious return. It is abundant in tundra and steppe environments.
honestly, I feel like the woolly mammoth would be like the least catastrophic to return. It's basically just like it's basically an elephant for Canadians. That's basically what it is. An elephant for Canadians and North Americans. Like if like Northern Americans, like Alaska and Washington D.C. Not what? God dang, Washington State and Greenland and
Woolly
Iceland maybe.
mammoth grows to be 13 feet tall and weighs around 6 tons. They are not considered to be dangerous unless provoked.
Yeah, so normal elephants.
If spotted, do not engage with the woolly mammoth or its offspring. They are already being mass hunted for their tusks, which are worth over $10,000.
See, and this is why we also can't bring back things, extinct animals, because this stuff like this happens. Poaching happen. If we do somehow bring like theoretically, if we do bring back like a T-Rex, people are gonna be hunting that thing for like its tooth or something. Dead serious. Like this is kind of why we can't have nice things as humans. This is kind of why.
On average. Meanwhile, legislation is slowly being considered to ban the hunting of these mammoths. The Toronto Zoo is excited to announce it will be the first zoo to feature the woolly mammoth.
Of course.
Buy tickets now to visit the mammoth next month. The megalodon returned just a month ago and devastated oceanic ecosystems.
Yeah, it's a big ass shark.
Authorities have been working tirelessly to combat this threat, but now it seems that we have an ally in this fight.
Here it comes the Leviathan. Yep, the Leviathan.
This sperm whale is powerful enough to even kill megalodons.
Yep.
The Leviathan can grow to around 60 feet in length. While its length is similar to a megalodon, it has an advantage in mass. The megalodon weighs 50 tons, while the Leviathan weighs around 57 tons. The megalodon has the highest recorded bite force out of any animal that has ever existed,
But
with its teeth being 7 inches in length. Although its bite force isn't as powerful, the Leviathan's teeth are a foot long and angled forward, making it tremendously difficult for its prey to escape once bitten.
Yep.
Furthermore, the Leviathan has superior intelligence, speed, and durability. It is estimated that it would win against the megalodon about 65% of the time.
yeah. Yep. See
Megalodons gain
what
an
that say?
advantage.
What did that say? Hold on. That said something. I gotta check that out. Oh, okay. It just says it preys upon large whales. Never mind.
Megalodons gain
That
an
said something
advantage
important.
in situations where they can sneak up on Leviathans. Our hope is that both creatures will keep each other in check. The situation
Most
is being
likely.
monitored, as Leviathans could quickly become a threat to ecosystems if overpopulated.
I mean, probably, but probably not to us. I mean, to be honest with you, like if you like, it's like that's like in our situation for things that big. I mean, it's like running a mile for one small bag of chips. Like in the end, it's not worth the time and effort. That's kind of what it is. It's like it's like you like going against Mike Tyson to eat an ant. That's basically what it is. It's not worth it. It's not worth the effort.
Reports are now coming in. Colombia and India have entered a state of emergency. Authorities are enforcing a strict lockdown
And
as dangerous
anyways, I did a phone call.
prehistoric snake species have emerged.
Wait,
The
what?
lockdown serves to protect the citizens and prevent
Don't tell me they brought back. Don't tell me Titana boas in this.
these creatures from spreading to other regions. Both snakes measure around 45 feet
Oh
in
boy,
length
it's
and
Titana
are
boa.
aggressive towards
And what was it? The
humans.
other one. The other one.
The Titanoboa has
Yeah, that's one.
infiltrated Colombia. It is advised to avoid bodies of
What's the
water
other one?
in
What's the
this
other one?
region, as the Titanoboa is an
Shoot,
aquatic
I don't remember
snake.
the other one.
On the other hand, the Basuki indicus is a terrestrial snake.
That's it. That's why I couldn't remember its name. It had a
This
ridiculous name.
swamp giant's diet consists of big fish and crocodiles. It will dominate the swamp's ecosystem without challenge. The Colombian National Police are closing off the waterways to prevent this creature from spreading elsewhere. Swamps are being closely monitored for its presence. Not much is known of the Basuki indicus. It has been seen to attack larger
Non-provoked
mammals and
attacks.
humans. Citizens are pleading for the army to intervene, as this snake is terrorizing the country. This snake is named after a divine serpent. This serpent is often depicted coiled around the neck of Hindu god Shiva.
It's
An
named after a god
international
snake.
organization is being formed to handle the prehistoric emergence. In the meantime, many governments are resorting to bombing the openings to prevent more animals from reappearing.
I feel like this is
A
gonna
worker
agitate
on
them.
one of these sites recorded a strange sound coming from one of these formations.
That's a dinosaur. Like a legit full-blown dinosaur. Could be a sauropod. Maybe a theropod too. Something like a T-Rex. Or... That's a T-Rex. That's a T-Rex. Oh, that's a T-Rex.
It
Guys, you don't know. That's what T-Rex sounds like in real life, by the way. It's not the loud one we got from Jurassic Park. That is what it sounds like. Imagine hearing that at in like the dead of night, or like you're out in the woods or something. You're chilling with your homegirl or something. You know, trying to get frisky, and then you hear that in the distance. You hear that like really close to you. You're cooked. You're. I'm not gonna lie. Every man for himself at that point. She gotta go.
is now
Replaceable.
speculated that these creatures emerged from these formations as an escape from something more dangerous. Stay tuned and stay alert, as more dangers may appear.
All right. So we have Leviathan, which is big old sperm whale. Could I mean, if I'm gonna apply like real ecological logic to these holes, I'm assuming that the hole brought in the Leviathan to keep the megalodon population in check from extincting the ocean, the marine life. I don't have a explanation for Titanoboa and fuck, damn it, I already forgot the other one's name. I don't have an explanation for that one. Woolly mammoth, I can maybe see coming back just to come back, just because there's not a lot of stuff living in the Arctic regions, anyways. At least that I know of right now off the top of my head. But so far, and also that whole that sound that's a T Rex. That's a Tyrannosaurus. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's what it sounds like. I mean, I had my suspicions. I thought I was gonna. I had a feeling it was a theropod of some sort. I just didn't know it was gonna be a T Rex. Oh yeah, fun fact: T Rexes are actually very quiet. Like they have padding on their feet to make them like they don't make sounds when they step when they walk. So you won't even hear it coming up on you unless it wants you to. They're also super smart. Prehistoric emergence refers to an event in which numerous animals once believed to be extinct for millions of years have suddenly reappeared through unexplained openings such as caves, deep holes, and blue holes. Could these holes be like, I don't know, like it could be just like hollow earth theory where they just like lived underground, but like that would also mean that then again the holes could be like I don't know, like portals in time, like time travel portals, something like that. I don't know. You tell me. We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
Breaking news. The third fishing boat of this week has been discovered capsized near the coast of Portugal, proving that our oceans have reached an unprecedented level of unpredictability and danger. Unfortunately, there were
Okay,
four
that's a mosasaur.
casualties
Could be a
with no
talosaur too.
survivors found. It has now been confirmed that a mosasaurus has been
Yeah, yeah, mosasaur. Okay.
Attention residents of Australia. Several homeowners in Glen Waverley and Mossman have reported finding macadamia nests in their basement.
They're reproducing.
One of these homeowners spotted a baby macadamia living in their home. If you
Loki could have been mistaken for a monitor lizard of some sort, but I see where they come from.
encounter a nest or infant macadamia, call authorities, and your local division of GPAC will be dispatched to handle the situation.
A terrifying discovery has been made in Billings, Montana.
What is that?
Mass panic has spread across the entire
What is that?
state as a dangerous creature that we all hoped would stay.
Dog. I don't even need to say what that is. I'm pretty sure you can tell what that is.
Extinct has reemerged. This creature is known as the Tyrannosaurus.
Yup. It's back.
We bring you an important update from GPAC. Previously, the member nations of GPAC had a unified strategy of bombarding the
Dog, they got every nation in this thing. That's how you know it's serious.
in an effort to prevent the emergence of ancient creatures. However, GPAC has now officially ceased the bombardment campaign, as these formations are appearing faster than we can close them.
Yeah, if anything, you're probably just gonna piss them off.
In response, GPAC nations have decided to pool their resources to adapt to the prehistoric emergence and
Yeah.
focus on studying the origins of these formations.
Yeah, that's the best we can do. It's like natural disasters. We can't stop it.
Prohibiting citizens from being within 1 mile of a formation. If your residence falls within this restricted zone, GPAC will offer assistance with relocation.
It's like a hyper advanced. It's like a really big sinkhole. You can't stop it. You just gotta get away from it.
Attention,
Texas.
A massive flying predator has been spotted terrorizing the region.
Pterosaurs? Quetzalcoatlus. Quackless, yeah.
Quetzalcoatlus northropi, one of the largest flying creatures ever known, and possibly the biggest pterosaur. While it has been confirmed in Texas, experts believe it will soon migrate to surrounding areas.
It will.
The Quetzalcoatlus stands at 16 feet tall and
About as big as a
weighs around
giraffe.
500 pounds, making it a fearful sight on both land and in the sky.
Yep.
With a terrifying wingspan of 36 feet, this creature casts a large shadow on the ground below.
Did that thing say it can fly at 80 miles per hour? Editor, you know what to do.
If you see it, experts advise you to seek shelter in tight spaces such as under vehicles or inside narrow alleyways, as the Quetzalcoatlus prefers open areas for its hunting.
Also, also pterosaurs are also reptiles.
The Quetzalcoatlus beak is toothless, which means its
They're not
prey is
birds.
swallowed whole, leaving the unfortunate animal to slowly digest in its stomach. The Quetzalcoatlus preys on small to medium-sized animals, including sheep, small deer,
Yep.
and pets. Although it is unlikely
That's right, cat ladies. Keep your cats inside, or else it's gonna get snatched up by a by a pterosaur.
to target larger animals or adult humans, it uses its sharp beak to peck at perceived threats, which could potentially be fatal to humans.
Shoot it.
Recent tragedy struck
12-year-old.
Brazil when a
Ooh.
son be snatched by a Quetzalcoatlus on his way out from school. The child has since been presumed dead. This
Dude,
heartbreaking
imagine that. Imagine like the last day of school. Like you're happy and stuff. Like you're about to go play with your friends. You're about to go play Skylanders or something. And then Billy just gets snatched up by a dinosaur. Like as soon as you walk out, like Billy, come on, let's go. I can't wait to play. Oh fuck, he's dead.
event has put many parents in a state of fear and disarray. Multiple school districts have since been shut down as emergency safety protocols are being implemented.
Good job, you didn't pull a COVID.
Furthermore, the Quetzalcoatlus has also been attacking livestock,
Yep.
leaving Texan farmers in crisis. In Lubbock, a farmer attempted to scare the creature away by using his farm dog.
But the dog got ate, right? Or like or like the dog got pecked to death.
Allegedly, the dog became prey instead.
Yep.
These tragedies have sparked Stay tuned for an update on how local communities are mobilizing in response to this prehistoric threat.
Room B, the beloved woolly mammoth who has been a star attraction at the Toronto Zoo for over.
Honestly, this doesn't even feel like I'm watching a horror thing. It feels like I'm watching a documentary. That's how I'm looking at it. I'm not even like scared. It feels like I'm watching like a Animal Planet, like period, like Walking with Dinosaurs. It just feels like I'm watching that,
For a month,
which is cool. I
having
like that.
tragically fallen ill with tuberculosis. Despite the
Tuberculosis.
best efforts of veterinarians, Ubi has sadly passed away. On a brighter note, the zoo's caretakers have been looking after Ubi Jr. While he is still adjusting to the loss of his father, Ubi Jr. is eager to meet visitors soon. Stay tuned for updates on his exhibit and future appearances.
Yeah, we'd also do that. We'd also market off these things. That we'd hunt them or market off them because we do that with orcas and whales.
Attention residents of
Any animal. I mean, that's why circuses are still a thing. I think. Are circuses still around? I just thought about that. That's
Australia. Several
more.
creatures now
Of course, it's
terrorize
Australia too.
the continent. The massive lizard known as the megalania has proven itself to be a lethal threat since its emergence.
Right.
A sharp decline in kangaroo populations has been observed due to the megalania's predation. Kangaroos are crucial to maintaining Australia's environment, as their grazing prevents the overgrowth of vegetation, and their droppings aid in seed dispersal. Without
Procoptodon. The like ancient kangaroo, unless that's like a strictly arc thing.
them, the health of the entire ecosystem is at serious risk. In response to the crisis, GPAC has initiated a hunting incentive for the megalania. A bounty of $2,000
Boom!
is offered for successfully taking down one of these creatures.
Shoot, 12 gauge. I don't know.
We at ASIN News strongly advise against this, as a newly emerged predator has made the hunting grounds far more dangerous.
Imagine if it's like Thylacoleo or like marsupial lion. It's basically like a saber tooth. Well, not really. Think of it like a tiger, but it has a thumb. Like it has an actual like thumb. Bro, come on, man! I was kidding. That's a Thylacoleo.
Meet Australia's newest nightmare, the Thylacoleo. Known as the marsupial lion, this predator measures around 5 feet in length and weighs over 200 pounds.
You see, you think because of its size, it's not a threat, but you say that until it jumps on top of you, because it climbs. It will climb and like ambush from like trees. Like it's you're cooked. You're like imagine like walking through a forest and then like this big old like this thing drops upon you. 200 pounds of force just dropped on you. Has like teeth that strictly are made for like crushing your bones and like open up your arteries. And then it has those claws.
Despite its size, it is capable of bringing down animals much larger in size than itself. With a bite force equal to a modern-day lion,
Yep.
the Thylacoleo will easily disrupt the ecosystems. Unlike most predators, it does not rely on its canines.
Claws.
Instead, its front incisors are its primary weapons. Its bladed premolars are perfectly designed to shear through flesh and bone.
Yep.
Furthermore, this marsupial is an ambush predator that utilizes stealth against its unaware prey.
Yep.
Surviving an encounter with a Thylacoleo is highly unlikely. However, to improve your chances, do not run. Avoid sudden movements and make loud noises to deter the predator. The emergence of the Thylacoleo has made megalania hunting even more dangerous. With its arrival, the kangaroo population faces an even greater risk.
I mean, could they just like hunt each other? Theoretically, just like let nature do its thing. Like I don't know, have Thylacoleo just like hunt the Megalania and vice versa. I mean, it will sort itself out. It could sort itself out. Could, not would.
Expand their resources and capabilities in managing the ongoing Further,
Brachiosaurus.
majestic Brachiosaurus has re-emerged, attracting visitors from around the world to witness this legendary creature. For your safety, avoid close proximity to the Titan, as its sheer size could result in accidental trampling. A safe
Yeah.
distance of at least 1,500 feet is recommended. This dinosaur stands at approximately 40 feet tall and weighs 30 tons, equivalent to the mass of 4 African elephants. This reptile's neck alone stretches 30 feet in length. While many celebrate its return,
Is that a
environmentalists are raising
stegosaur?
concerns that the Brachiosaurus could have a detrimental impact on our environment.
I mean, you guys were worried about the grass being overgrown. Well, they could just like, well, never mind. The Brachiosaur would most likely eat on the trees, but the Stegosaurs could deal with the grass overgrowth. Also, fun fact: dinosaurs are more related to birds than reptiles.
The Southern Rocky Mountain Project focuses on carbon offset efforts to combat climate change. This is accomplished by restoring and protecting forests, which in turn will absorb greenhouse gases.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Brachiosaurus have wandered into these protected forests, and with their herbivorous diet of 400 pounds a day,
Yeah. That actually okay. Now that you bring that up, yeah, that's actually a problem. Mm.
they are slowly consuming the very trees that the project has worked hard to restore. This has also sparked a heated debate. Some activists call for the removal or hunting of the Brachiosaurus to preserve the environment. However,
I wouldn't
others
say
argue
hunting.
that the creature should not be punished for its natural behavior.
Yeah, I wouldn't say hunt. I wouldn't say we should hunt them. I'd say we should probably relocate them to an area where they won't affect us too harshly. Like how we do with like other animals. Like we just relocate them.
GPAC has stated that for now, it will prioritize other matters and not intervene in the Brachiosaurus issue. Reports
What
are
else we
now
got?
coming in of a massacre in Billings, Montana. An
Okay.
estimated 313 people have been mauled, with several others in critical condition. Please bear with us as we work to gather more details.
Who got murked in Montana? Oh, oh, that's what killed them.
This atrocity was led by none other than the tyrant lizard.
Tyrant Lizard King.
Today, 19 Tyrannosaurus rexes were seen tearing through downtown Billings and
19?
its suburbs. Strangely, all of these Tyrannosaurus rexes attacked Billings around the same time.
Yeah, they're coordinated. Like like infant juvenile tyrannosaurs would actually like form like mini packs to take down like triceratops. That is real. That is actually real. They will gang up on a triceratops. Even some adults will
Although GPAC was
would
quick to
because they're
arrive,
intelligent. Because birds are intelligent.
at the scene to aid survivors, the T-Rexes vanished before authorities could track them. This dinosaur stands at 20 feet in height and stretches to 44 feet in length,
Yep.
making it a terrifying sight. Its bite force exceeds 8,000 pounds per square inch, more than
Remember, this is a
double
bird, by
that
the
of a
way.
crocodile. This theropod's front teeth are shaped for gripping and tearing, while the side teeth are stronger and thicker, perfect for crunching down on bones. It is now speculated that these
That's what a real
reptilian lizards
Tyrannosaurus
work
looks like.
cooperatively. Where there's one T-Rex, another is likely lurking nearby. Even the waters are not safe
Yeah,
for
they
the
can swim
giant
too.
lizard king. With nothing on this earth to oppose it, the T-Rex has reclaimed its throne.
Honestly, in real talk, you're better off like facing a adult T-Rex than a juvenile because the adults can't run. I'm pretty sure like the max speed of an adult is like 10 miles per hour, I think. while a juvenile is like much higher, like a decent amount higher. So if you, realistically, you'd want to be faced with an adult T Rex than a juvenile because you can actually have a chance at outrunning the adult. Okay, was that like Aztec? I think that was Aztec. It's I don't want to say that's Aztec. I don't want to be wrong on the internet.
Fear is spreading across the U.S. as the Tyrannosaurus rex and the Quetzalcoatlus are migrating towards neighboring states. This has spurred many to purchase firearms in a desperate attempt to defend themselves against these
I mean,
prehistoric
yeah,
threats.
wouldn't you?
Firearm sales have surged, leading to shortages and rising
God
prices.
dang. 113% rise in like what is that, shotguns?
Making it
Wow, all
difficult for
right.
hunters to obtain. The
Honestly,
tragic
no,
death of
that's fair. That's
12-year-old
completely
Ivan
fair.
Ramson at the hands of Quetzalcoatlus combined with the Billings massacre has radicalized some who now seek to rid the planet of these ancient creatures. We strongly advise against this thinking. Civilian firearms should only be used in self-defense, as
Yeah,
these
don't.
creatures are
Yeah,
extremely difficult to kill. The best chance of survival is to fire at them to scare them away. Any close encounter with these animals is very dangerous.
yep, yeah, yeah. You'd scare off the other one, but then the other one would just run up on you, run
Reports
up from you from
indicate that
behind.
T-Rexes have survived headshots, sparking suspicions
Yeah,
of supernatural origins.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. I mean, bears can take shotgun blasts to the face, and they're fine. And I'm pretty sure they're like a decent bit smaller than a T Rex. That again, they also have like fat, like a decent amount of fat and densely packed muscle on their faces. So who knows? But still, it's not too far fetched to believe a T Rex could survive a shotgun blast.
However, scientists at Asian News suggest that the resilience is due to the T-Rex's proportionately small brain, rendering headshots
I mean, did it have a small brain? Editor, editor, pull it up. How big was T Rex's brain?
less effective in making this dinosaur nearly unkillable.
I don't. I think it was a little bit bigger than we thought. Like it's bigger, or like it could be just smaller. But wouldn't that mean? I mean, well, crows have pretty small heads. Oh no, I'm about to look that up.
A particular T-Rex, distinct in its appearance, has captured public attention. It has been nicknamed the Devon, and its existence remains a mystery.
The ba.
The prehistoric creatures now haunt the ocean,
Yep.
the land,
Yep.
and the sky. Nowhere is safe.
That's Jurassic Park T Rex. The not accurate anymore T Rex. All right. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure I covered everything I would say about this episode during the episode. Like, yeah, T Rex was intelligent. Like, they will make packs. Quetzalcoatlus was big and would mess you up if it really wanted to, and would hunt you down. Well, not hunt you down, but it would just descend upon you. And yeah, everything I've said has been said. Everything I would have said has been said already. Someone fall into the hole back there? I mean, well, yeah.
It
Okay, here
has
we
now
go.
been confirmed. The first apex predator has been spotted.
Okay. I mean, if you want to get technical, I mean, the first apex predator on Earth was, I think, what was it? The scorpion crab scorpion, something. It was like an anorith. It looks like an anorith from Pokemon. I don't know. I'll find a picture for it. Sorry, I was too busy. I'm sorry, I was too busy trying to trying to remember the name of the thing I was talking about. Refers to an event. Oh, it's just talking about the same thing. Never mind. What is that? Okay, are we about to like get into like okay, before this starts, before this kid continues, are we about to get like well fantastical now? Cuz we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. I'm not opposed to being getting fantastical with it, but you know, it's kind of jarring, kind of jarring. What is that? Toothless? The big squid? What is that? Like genuinely though. Okay, it's a cephalopod of some kind. Yeah, that's a cephalopod. What was the name of it? What was the name of it? I can't remember the name of it. I know what it is. It's like a I'm pretty sure it's like a squid with like a shell. Like a I'm not gonna say shell. Correct like it kind of looked like a shell. That's what I'm it kind of looked like a shell. I think it might have been a shell. My dinosaur knowledge goes deep. I had no hobbies as a kid. So my dinosaur logic goes deep.
Welcome everyone to Asian News. Our responsibility is to keep you updated on all developments concerning the prehistoric emergence. We acknowledge that our last broadcast left viewers unsettled. Notably, an unexpected video of a mysterious statue with strange sounds interrupted our channel. It appears Asian News was targeted by cyber attacks. The glitches and interruptions you witnessed are suspected to be a prank meant to instill fear. An investigation is already underway.
Hmm.
Furthermore, GPAC has asked us to announce that they are actively mobilizing global military forces to effectively manage the prehistoric emergence.
Okay.
Until troops are fully prepared, please rely on local authorities for emergency assistance. In other news, some of Earth's very first apex predators have reappeared.
All right. So, what we got?
The first apex
There it
predator
is.
has resurfaced.
There it is. That's what I was talking about. That thing.
This creature is called the analoghorror.
Anomalocharus. That's what it's called. Yeah.
This arthropod is estimated to be around 2 feet in length. Although it may not look imposing, it once ruled the Cambrian seas. While it was believed to prey on hard-shelled animals, we have now observed that the Anomalocharus feeds on softer-bodied creatures. Unlike most of the prehistoric creatures that have emerged, Anomalocharus has surprisingly positive effects on today's environment.
Oh, really?
Consider shipworms. These invasive pests cause billions of dollars in damage each year. Shipworms burrow into wooden structures such as ship, piers, docks, and they consume the wood until these structures are destabilized.
I don't think that I know that one.
Their larvae hatch in the ocean and swim freely until they locate a source of wood.
Okay, so
Then
piers.
burrow into the wood,
Piers and docks.
digesting more as they develop, ultimately weakening the structure.
Right. Is this based on a real animal? Is the shipworm like actually a real animal? I don't know. It could be. It could be. I'm well versed in dinosaurs, not like not worms. Not worms.
Fortunately, the return of the Anomalocharus is keeping these shipworms in check.
Ah, okay, okay.
This emergence is unexpectedly beneficial. Many welcome the Anomalocharus' presence in our oceans.
But what's that called?
The Kraken of the Order
Yeah, that. Yeah, see how it kind of looks like it has a shell on its head? It has like a cone.
known as the Camerosaurus. This ancient cephalopod's shell is around 20 feet in length. Its shell
Camerosaurus.
serves to protect the creature and maintain its buoyancy. While it isn't inherently aggressive, the Camerosaurus will attack humans if threatened.
What does that say? I said I only got to read one word and it was Leviathans. Leviathans. The sign of Leviathans. Something sign of the true Leviathan's emergence. Something like that.
inhabits the equatorial oceans and is particularly abundant in shallow tropical seas.
Right.
The Camerosaurus can use its beak to breach exoskeletons or shells. Just like the analoghorror, this creature's predation patterns have been helpful to us. Take for
What is that?
instance the green crab. These invasive crustaceans impair our economy and our ecosystems. Green crabs decimate populations of clams, oysters, and mussels, causing
Mm-hmm.
severe damage to marine ecosystems
All right,
and causing fisheries.
because these guys eat plankton and stuff like that. I'm not too sure. Not too sure. Not too positive. I'm not well versed in aquatic life. Not too well versed.
The Camerosaurus, however, prey on these invaders, helping to control their numbers. By reducing green crab populations, the Camerosaurus indirectly keeps shellfish stocks abundant and reduces economic losses
Yeah.
in the fishing industry. The Camerosaurus and the analoghorror prove that some prehistoric creatures may work in our favor and should be protected at all costs.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of how nature works. One species gets an upper hand, and then another rises to keep that other species in check.
While these animals were the apex predators of their time, they are far from dominating these oceans.
Yep, told you. Yeah, thought so. What is that?
Recently, Thai fishermen caught a group of
Thailand.
wild analoghorrors. The creature immediately became a sensation in Thai restaurants.
Okay, and we're hunting them,
Witnessing
and
a
now
spike
we're
in demand for exotic prehistoric
okay.
seafood. Many fishermen have expressed interest in capturing these creatures.
Are you sure you really want to be doing that with megalodon and leviathans in the water?
This could be an issue for we have sinned.
We have sinned. Okay, so it is something to do with like there is something greed, deadly sin, greed. I thought so. Okay, because even I was like that's kind of weird how you want to market off these creatures that are benefiting us when there's things that can murder us in the water. Kind of weird. I mean, sure, we kind of do that anyway, like to this day, but still, like it's like this is the situation we have now is like ramped up to 11. There is something like fantastical going on, anomalous even going on in this universe.
This could be an issue, for we may undo the positive effects these animals had on the ocean by overfishing them.
Yeah,
Activists are starting boycott campaigns on restaurants that are planning on serving analoghorror tempura and Camerosaurus calamari.
yeah. Didn't we do that for whaling? I'm pretty sure we're not allowed to whale anymore. Then they're also putting like they're trying to like shut down SeaWorlds. Or like get rid of or like keep them from having whales in them. Something like that.
Entirely, most likely due to their focus on military organization, meaning we will have to rely on the good nature of humans to save these creatures. Pray for the safety of the analoghorror and the Camerosaurus.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't like nature. I mean, not nature. That's a lie. I don't like the oceans, but I do like animals, and I believe and animals should have a chance. I like ecology. Monster Hunter was really the main thing that got. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Like dead ass. Like well, I don't even know what that is. What the fuck is that? What are you? It looked like a weird pufferfish. It looked like a pufferfish. Dope. But seriously though, what was that? But that is the end of it. That is the end of season 1 at least. I do kind of oh wait, I watched it. Wait. Nope, that's a new episode. Is that a new episode? Something like that. I don't know. I might watch it. I might watch it later. But that is the end of it. That is the end of season 1 in its entirety. Now, I'm going to say I actually really enjoyed this. This wasn't a this typical like scary situation to me. It was kind of like a moment for me to just nerd out, like especially about these things. And then I made unintentionally made predictions about what it could be, and then actually ended up being right. Like that. That's nice. Especially about the Thylacoleo. I really like. I really like the because Thylacoleo is like one of my favorite. Uh, I'm not gonna say Ice Age creatures. I'm just gonna say Ice Age creatures because my mind's kind of blanking on that. But seriously though, this is really fun. This was actually a really fun watch. It felt like it wasn't a horror per se, but it did have horror aspects to it. But to me, a dinosaur fan, a dinosaur nerd, a dinosaur fanatic, it basically just felt like a big dinosaur documentary to me. Which no problem with that, Azon. I like that. I really do. And I feel like in season 2, we're going to get into the more anomalous aspect to this universe, which I'm honestly excited for. Now that I've actually watched it for myself, I actually do want to keep up with this, especially since dinosaurs. I'm really that easy to win over. I mean, that's the main reason why I became a Monster Hunter fan. Just dinosaurs and like fantastical creatures. It's really that easy to get me to hook me. But anyways, nerding out aside, back to business. I really enjoyed this. This was fun. This is a fun watch. I actually really do suggest that you guys go watch it for yourselves without my constant pausing and talking and unintentional spoiling for what happens next. Technically, so go check out Azon Studios channel for him. And so you guys can actually support him and keep this series going because I know I want to keep this going from just as a watch myself. But with that being said, if you enjoyed this video and my commentary over it, go hit the like. God dang, the YouTuber stuff is difficult these days. Golly, hit the like button down below. Comment about what you liked, or if I got some things wrong, which I very well can because I'm just a guy. I'm not an expert about these things. I just know what I know. Especially if you're a documentarist or a paleontologist. I did want to be a paleontologist back in the day, back when I was younger. But besides that, subscribe if you're new. Especially, yeah, definitely subscribe if you're new because this video has been going on for a little while. Especially if you reach the end of this video, you might as well subscribe at this point because you clearly enjoyed it enough to stay for almost an hour. But my rambling beside over and done. Enjoy your day, have fun, and most of all, be good people. Good night or good day, whatever it is that during your time. What?